Okay, so foundations of algebra / algebra 1. We're going to do both, right? We're going to work just a little bit harder than everybody else because why not? Because you're ready for that. So this is the way it's going to work. Instead of, I'm going to be redoing this, and I am going to definitely include all the foundations content, but not in this video. This video is going to focus on algebra 1 and mixing in the foundations. If you want to go one assignment at a time through the foundations assignments instead of doing the quizzes and trying to do the algebra 1 as well, if you want to slow it down, you can, okay? Even with one of these videos here, just go to accelerated 2, and this is what the accelerated 2 kids are doing is very similar to the foundation. In fact, I copied and pasted, and then I was going to change it up a little bit, but I don't know, I don't even think I need to. So right now they're going to do what we would have done, and you guys are going to do the quizzes for that stuff, and then we're going to jump into algebra 1. So we'll go through that, but right now we're going to combine like terms with negative coefficients. We are going to combine like terms with distribution. We're going to combine like terms with rational coefficients, and we're going to solve equations. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. So combining like terms, negative coefficients is so important. I'm ready to combine. Okay, so first things first. Let's not get confused about what's subtraction and what's negative. If it's got a minus sign in front of it, it's negative. Like there's a -6 here. Just circle the whole thing and write an N. That's negative. That is negative. This is negative. All right. The days of plus and negative are in your rear view mirror. You got to know the signs on your terms. And then we want to know our like terms. So I'm just going to write N, and they're all negative in this case, but only these two are like terms. So what is -7 minus 1? That is -6 minus 1 is -7. And this is not a like term, so you cannot combine it. So the answer is -3x minus 7. And we are going to do so much of that within the other assignments that I'm not even going to do another problem from that. So now let's do combining like terms with negative coefficients and distribution. So when you have a number in front of the parentheses, that is when it's time to do the distributive property. Circle that 4. That 4 is going to get multiplied by both of those. So 4 times -8q is -32q. That's 4 times -8q. And 4 times -4 is -16. And then we got that 10 in front. So now I have my positive, that's a minus, right? -16. And then this non-like term, double underline that, but these two can combine. So what is 10 minus 16? That'd be -6. So we get -32q minus 6. Now, I do want to show you one mistake that a lot of people make. Let's just do a problem that looks like this. Something like that. Here we have a minus, but we want to think of it as a -1 and distribute the -1. So that would be 10 plus 8q minus 4. And then combining those would be 6 plus 8q. So please make sure that's in your notes too. that's one where people have made mistakes in the past with their distribution, and you want to make sure you look out for that. All right, so now combining like terms with rational coefficients. So this is not any harder unless you need to review your fractions. So see, I'm still looking at my terms, seeing which one's negative and which one's positive. I see that, and I see that these are like terms. So I want to do negative 2/3 plus 5/6. But I'm looking at their denominators and they are not the same. So I must multiply this one by 2. Then it would be negative 4/6 plus 5/6, which is 1/6 if I combine the numerators. And so that is A, you know, that had the A with it. So 1/6 A and then minus 1/6. So my answer is 1/6A minus 1/6. There we go. Did you get that? 1/6A minus 1/6. Now, I didn't think it was gonna, because that A should be to the side. Let's see if it works now. Okay, yeah. Make sure you put that A on the side. It shouldn't be in the denominator. That would be different. When the A is on the side, it's the same as the A being in the numerator, but it's not the same as being in the denominator. My apologies. Okay, so now let's solve some equations. It's my favorite. I think solving equations is like a good de-stressor because they don't fight with you. They just do what they're supposed to. Okay, so here's how we do it. We draw a line under the equal sign. Everybody draw a line under your equal sign. And now we put the variables on the left and the constants on the right. And if it goes over the line, change sign. Oh, I just wrote sing. Oh, my goodness, it's late. Okay, so the variables are on this side, and 14A is already on this side, but 9A, that needs to go over to that side. So we're going to change it to negative 9A. And 5, well, that is a constant. It does not have a variable, so it must go over to that side. So we must make it negative 5. And then bring down this negative 5. We have 2 negative 5s, which is negative 10. And 14 minus 9 is, I think that's 5. So now we got 5A equals negative 10, and we divide both sides by 5. Boom. And A equals negative 2. Put the variables on the left and the numbers on the right. Do your division and you'll be out of sight. Hey. Okay. So now, I mean, do I even have to do it? We got decimals here. So let's do it. We're just gonna write it out. 9 plus 3.5 G equals 11 minus 0.5 G. And so we're going to draw a line under the equal sign. We got a negative variable term that has to go over to that side. So let's make it positive. Let's bring down that 3.5 G. Okay, we got this 9. That's got to go over to the other side. So let's make it negative 9. Bring down the positive 11 here. And combine like terms. So 3.5 and 0.5 is 4. And negative 9 and 11 is 2. So then we divide both sides. We get 2/4, which if you divide by 2 to reduce your fraction is 1/2. Don't think you are wrong if you get a fraction or a decimal. It's a rookie mistake. Fractions and decimals can always be right answers. Look at that. Okay, so again, one more time. This was our new week 4, and I'm going to be going through and changing these things. But if you're doing quiz 3 and you're like, whoa, this is too much, Mr. Field didn't go over all of this, go back and watch the accelerated 2 video, which I will be putting up. And it has all of these assignments on it. And then these ones. So I might need to record one more video, and then you'll have these 2, and you'll have all the information you need for this material. All right. Good luck posting the organizer.